It's really only been since last August 2017 that I have shifted my thinking and how I live with fibromyalgia. I know how difficult it is to live a life with this illness, and we most of the time start to feel like we're turning in, to our illness. We're feeling lost, we're feeling scared, hopeless, frustrated, misunderstood. And with all of those emotions that we're feeling, a lot of times the public, family, friends, maybe strangers on the street, we deal with criticism and judgment there as well. We live with an invisible illness. But if someone saw me out on the street and they didn't know me, they'd have no earthly idea that I've been fighting for survival. I've learned to adapt to living a life with fibromyalgia. However, I never let this illness define who I am. A person who has this illness, fibromyalgia, or RA, MS, lupus, EDS, any kind of chronic pain, chronic illness, will probably tell you that there's some things that they would love for their supporters or even strangers just to do. We feel misunderstood and we already beat ourselves up. We're bullying ourselves all the time. And I know firsthand what it's like to feel like a burden and helpless and to watch my life pass by out through my window. I know what that feels like. I know what it feels like to watch your family and friends move on and move forward with life, making plans. Meanwhile, you can't make plans because you don't know what's coming next. Life with fibromyalgia, chronic illness, chronic pain, is hard. Very, very difficult. And with that said, here are some things that we would love for you to stop doing and start doing. Number 1. Stop saying that we can't possibly be in that much pain. Okay, first, do you reside in this rickety body? No. Therefore, please don't tell me I can't be in that much pain. If you were in that much pain, you wouldn't be able to run the errands you just did. If you were in that much pain, you wouldn't be laughing. Or, I saw you the other day on Facebook on one of your videos and you look happy and energetic. You can't be in that much pain. We hear that a lot. And you know what? It hurts. Because basically you're calling us a liar. And then we feel unvalidated. And then we become withdrawn. And we start to feel bad about ourselves. And it just is a domino effect. You have no earthly idea how much pain a person is in. And on a daily basis, when fibromyalgia sinks its claws in, these are some symptoms that we will have all together at the same time, not separately, all together. And the fun-filled package looks like this: diarrhea, nausea, anxiety, itchy skin, burning skin, upset stomach, gas, bloating, can't think clearly, you can't sleep, your muscles hurt, you have muscle spasms, all your joints are stiff and all your joints hurt. You feel like somebody has hit you with a baseball bat and then set you aflame and then pushed you down 5 flights of steps. Now, we have a great talent of learning how to adapt to that much pain. And we learn to smile because we have no other choice. So please, stop telling me I can't be in that much pain. It hurts. Please, please, please stop judging how we live our life with fibromyalgia. We don't need to know what helped your brother's, sister's, cousin's, sister-in-law's, niece's, husband's daughter 4 times removed. we're doing the best that we know how to do, and literally we're flying by the seat of our pants. There's not a ton of information out there for fibromyalgia, and so therefore we've already made a list of things that we need to do in our head to try to figure out what is going on. We just need for you to become an advocate for us, be supportive and encouraging, and please stop telling me what I'm doing wrong. Don't eat that. Don't drink that. Don't do that. Don't lift that. The number one thing I think I hear most in the fibro community that I'm around is everyone thinks I'm lazy. And I'm not lazy. I'm just too weak. And that's the truth. We are not lazy. Matter of fact, while you're up working and dying of sweat, we wish that we had enough energy to get up and die of sweat as well. Instead, we're sitting on the sidelines on a bench, watching life go by, and you think we're lazy because you can't see our pain, you can't feel our pain, and it's invisible. Please stop telling us that we're lazy or insinuating that we're lazy. We already beat ourselves up because we didn't get this chore done or that errand ran, and we're thinking, oh my goodness, our family, our friends, they're gonna think I'm lazy, that I didn't do my job, and that's simply not the truth. We are already sitting there in our minds saying, good Lord, why couldn't you just push through? Why couldn't you just push through? They're gonna be so upset. They're gonna just know you're lazy. You just know you're lazy. We sit there and we think about that. We don't need added criticism. We don't need added judgment. This is a little random, but this comes up a lot actually in the fibro community. People actually put notes on our cars when we legally, because we have a handicap tag, park in a handicapped spot in a parking lot. There's nothing wrong with you. You're evil for parking in this spot. How dare you? Don't you know handicapped people need this spot? Who are you to? Who do you think you are? Quit being lazy. Park farther away. You can't walk? Yes, we actually get these things said to us, and it's hurtful because while you're standing there judging me, watching me get out of my car and walk into the grocery store, I simultaneously, in my head, am praying that I don't faint while on this excursion, that no obstacles get in my way, that I can do this smoothly, efficiently, and get back home to safety. I'm thinking in my head, I hope I can get the shopping done before I have diarrhea again. I sure do hope I can get the shopping done before I have an anxiety attack. I do hope that I finish this excursion before I feel confused and lost. These are the things that would be running through my head walking into the grocery store. It's not, what do I need in the grocery store? What am I here for? It is, you need to get in and you need to get out and you need to get back to your comfort zone. We live with an invisible illness every single day. You'd have no earthly idea with what I battle every day and have battled for many, many, many years of my life. And pain has a way of changing people. And we know that our lives are different having this illness. We don't need a reminder. Please stop telling us, oh, do you remember when you could do this? Do you remember when you used to run a mile? Do you remember when you used to walk 5 miles a day with your friend? Do you remember when you could just keep up? Or what happened? Why can't you keep up anymore? Why are you slacking in your chores? Why are you slacking at work? There's nothing wrong with you. You look fine. Meanwhile, we're screaming on the inside, help, constantly. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. That's what we feel every day. And it's exhausting. These are some things that the fibro community does need. We need encouragement. We need research. We need support. We need understanding, less judgment. We need for you to research and help us and be our advocate. We need help, and we need to get this illness on a platform so that it's paid attention to and people can start to live their lives again and they can get out of pain and actually function and be a part of society and their family again. We need your help, and it would be grateful if you know somebody with chronic pain, chronic illness, fibromyalgia, that you ask them, how can I help you today? Or have you been researching your illness and what have you found? What's your course of action? Is there anything I can do to help? Or just be spontaneous and randomly search fibromyalgia and read up on it, and then go to that person and say, hey, you know what? I did some reading and wow, I'm sorry. It's as simple as that. If you saw how we feel, there'd be no doubt that you'd be paying attention. But because you can't see it, it's not real. But it is a very real monster, and it lives under our beds every day, every night, waiting, stalking, and we're waiting for it to attack. We're already hard enough on ourselves. Stop bullying us so that we can stop bullying ourselves. It's hard enough. So please wrap your arms around that person you know with this illness. Give them a gentle hug, not a too tight hug, because it'll hurt, but a gentle hug. We are who we've always been. We just have the added benefit of living with this condition. If you know someone with this illness, please share this video with them. You never know what they need to hear right now at this moment and how it may help them in their day with chronic pain and chronic illness. Please definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you can get notified when new videos are uploaded on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I definitely would love for you to give me a thumbs up and let me know how I'm doing. And comment below if this video resonates with you and if it was any help for you. And just let me know how I'm doing. So thanks so much. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.